Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another video. What y'all see in front of me is something I've been waiting on a long time. It finally showed up. But the main reason I'm doing a video on this right here is not because these lifts ain't on the internet, but because I haven't found any information, videos or anything. Well, I mean, I found information, but not no videos on this lift right here, because this is a Derek Weaver 1,000 pound lift. And basically it's a Harbor Freight lift, but it's got a wheel vise on it, and it's also got the air over hydraulic pump on it. So that's one of the reasons I bought it. Plus, all total, it was $899. That was tax included, shipping and everything. So can't really complain on that. But we're gonna bust it open, see if we can take a little look at it. Of course, I haven't seen it other than what's on TV, so I don't know if they come in different colors or whatever, but the one that's on TV is black and red. We'll see if that's exactly what this one is, but yep, she's black and red. This is the ramp. Most of the ones I've seen unpackaged on the internet don't have the ramp wrapped up like that, so that's pretty good. This one's also like right side up. Most of them I've seen on the internet has been like upside down, and you gotta flip them over, which I probably need to do anyway, because well, I'm gonna have to flip it out of the box somehow. Anyway, that's the little spot for the wheel or the back tire to come out. But this is who it is. It's Weaver. Weaver Equipment, but Derek Weaver is the website I went to. Some instructions. Shows you all the parts. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but anyway, it shows you all the parts on there. Another thing I like about this lift, even though it's not like a professional lift, it works with the foot pedal to raise it or the air. So if you're in a situation where you don't have shop air for whatever reason, you can still pump it up like a Harbor Freight lift. And that's basically what this is. It's a Harbor Freight lift with all the stuff added to it. It's pretty heavy. Anybody need a piece of wood? There you go. I'm gonna go do this. Or chopping my damn toes off. All right. That wasn't too bad. This thing does have wheels too. Of course, this is the bar to stick in the lift, I guess, whenever you get it to where you want it. I'm gonna see if she'll pump up. If I can figure out where. All right. That is IT. And I've got the hose on the wrong side. Why not? That makes sense. I know one thing I didn't do is find out whether or not they use powder coat or if they actually paint the parts. That kind of looks like it's powder coated, but don't know for sure. It really wasn't that bad to jack up, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm glad I got there. Now this is something, ow, that hurt. This is something I didn't know. And I've never seen anybody else say anything about it, so maybe it's just this lift, but it's actually got pins and a washer to hold the ramp on. So that's, I guess that's pretty cool. I don't think this thing would fall off or fall. Well, yeah, I don't think it would fall off real easy, but okay, I'm not doing that right now. Right now I want to get this bar put in and get the weight off of the hydraulics. They say it's not good to leave that thing up like that. This is your release bar. You can take all these bars off and put them somewhere if you want to, because they don't really lock in. So yeah, just let it down on the bar. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you lose a lot of height. That thing just came down probably 5 or 6 inches. So if you let it down in the lock position, I'll measure it when I get it inside, but it's probably not going to be very long or tall, excuse me. Oh, let's see y'all. It ain't light. Not really. But there's the hose. I think I'm going to end up probably putting some some kind of holder up here. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, it's got wheels too. Those are casters right there. They actually turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it inside the shop, kind of where it's going to be living. And then I'm assuming that's the holes for the vise. And I'll get y'all a bit closer look at everything. But yeah, that's the unboxing of it. Never done an unboxing video before, so that's pretty unique. From the reviews I saw, the wheel vise is actually supposed to be pretty good. At least that's what everybody's been saying. She's a little longer than I thought she was. Yeah, boy. So the ramp ain't gonna be able to stay on there. So that means I probably won't pin that thing down in place. Not if I'm gonna be taking it off and on anyway. All right. So this was my initial thought on this, was to put it in the middle. That way when I come up, I can just drive up here and drive up on the ramp. But as far as it sticks back here, or sticks up there, I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I mean, I still got room to get by it. It's just a little tight. We'll see. If nothing else, I'll turn it crossways behind these carts that I push around, and we'll do something like that. But right now, I'm fixing to go home. I just wanted to get it out of the crate, get it in the shop. But I'm going to continue the video. I'm going to show putting the chock on, and well, it's actually not a chock, it's a wheel vise. I'm going to show putting it on, I'm going to show pumping it up. I'll try to get my motorcycle over here tomorrow and put it up there and see how well it works. It should work just fine, but we will see. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Well, it's the next day, and I kind of cheated a little bit. I ended up doing the wheel vise on it, which they didn't have any instructions on it, but I will tell you there's 12 bolts, and they only give you 12 flat washers, 12 lock washers, and 12 nuts. These are the bolts they give you. They are actually pretty short, like maybe 3/4 of an inch long. So I have access to a bolt bin. I ended up getting longer bolts, and I also put a flat washer on top and bottom, which, if I can get this thing to act right, I will show you. And I use longer bolts, but if you got access to bolts, longer bolts, definitely the lock washers and the washers. I I've always used two washers, one on top, one on the bottom, and then a lock washer and a nut. But I guess you can do it the way they tell you to, but if you look at the diagram they send, that is the actual Harbor Freight vise that comes with the Harbor Freight lift. So you don't really have nothing to go by. You just have to kind of figure it out. Like I said, I've always used lock washers and washers on everything. Another thing with this here too, if you look, there's 4 smaller screws or bolts, and they didn't have lock washers or washers. So I put those on there, and I also use longer bolts. But anyway, it's not that complicated. It's just, you know, you got your wheel stop here, which they got a little bit of adjustment on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a little bit of adjustment on it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Well, other than the U-bolts. And they only came with nuts, no washers. So I added washers and lock washers to those. I haven't decided where I'm gonna put them yet. So what I might do, and I've seen a lot of people doing this, is put them closer to the front and pull from like your forks or whatever, or your handlebars, whichever one is easier, because they got them coming way back here. If you look at the holes right there, that's a good little distance from the front. So you basically be pulling from the side of the motorcycle. But I'm about to load this thing up on the lift just to see where it sits, make sure the back tire works good with the pull-out panel. And I've just got those on there. I don't have them tightened down yet. So I've got to check, make sure I'm the right distance to the front of it to where my back wheel is over that cutout. But I'm gonna set this up and I'll let y'all watch me pull it up there. It's my first time ever pulling on a motorcycle lift, so might look kind of rough. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be right back. All right, y'all wish me luck. I might need it. Okay, problem number 1. Oh man, what am I going to do with this? Well, didn't expect that to happen. I do have the little feet down. Just don't, I might go put a chalk up under one of these wheels, see if it'll stop it. Let's try that. We'll chalk both of them. Chalk, chalk, chalk. All right, let's try that. the hell? Now it's gonna be the problem. I need my darn straps. Cause I doubt that's gonna hold it tight enough. Yeah, beep, beep. Which I ain't got the chalk tight either, but I was just making sure the tire is going to be good on that access panel or dropout panel, whatever you want to call it. And it will hold it up. I wouldn't trust it to hold it for long, but I got some straps coming. They're going to be, what am I trying to say? Retractable straps. So that'll be interesting. I want to raise it up for you, but I'm kind of scared to let the bike go. I need to tighten those bolts up before I do anything. Anyhow, let me get this thing down and I'll jack it up, tighten those down. Then I'll put it back up here and we'll pump it up just to see in real time how long it takes to get this thing up. All right. I see people put them up then take them down like that, but that ain't me. All right, let me tighten this thing down, see if we can try it again. All right, we'll see if that works. I don't think you can follow me this far. Yeah, you can. All right, we're going back. You good? You good? Okay. I'm gonna have to do something here. Cause that kickstand ain't doing nothing. Nada. Oh, let's see if I can get off this thing without flipping it over. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Oh, she's getting heavy. Look, it'll hold it up, y'all, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say it ain't probably the safest thing to do. Definitely need some straps. She's leaning. But I think I'm gonna put those U-bolts up here like I was talking about earlier. That way I can just tie off from the engine guard. But I'm gonna try to hold on to it and raise it up so y'all can see in real time how long it takes to get this thing up off the ground. Okay, not too bad. I mean, it really probably wouldn't fall over in this wheel chock, but or wheel vise, but that ain't chances I'm willing to take. So I'm gonna get her back on her feet and probably try to come over here tomorrow or either Friday, because my straps are coming in Friday, and get it up here and see if I can get her strapped down. And I mean, it's pretty sturdy, but it's not something I would leave sitting here overnight for sure. See how fast it comes down. Not too bad. I can slow it down too. Speed it up, slow it down. Got a little bit of control with the foot pedal. But yeah, that's not too bad. The only thing I don't like is you got to get off of the bike while it's this high in the air and tighten that vise. Plus you got to loosen the vise while you're standing beside the bike, and then you got to try to get back on the bike. Or just roll it down like I did the last time, which was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'll get used to it. Probably end up making some little side rails just to have something to put my feet on, going up and down. And I might change the vise over to a wheel chock, one of them deals that you just roll into, but we'll see. Anyway, nobody's been doing any videos on the Derek Weaver motorcycle lift, so I figured I'd do one. And I mean, it's probably the same thing that OEM's got. I think Prince's Auto sells one, but they've got an actual roll-in wheel chock, which to me looks kind of flimsy. You can take your chances on that if you want to, but I think any of these with air, then you add a decent wheel chock or either a good wheel vise, which this vise seems to be pretty good, but it's just hard to do with a one-man operation. Not impossible. Y'all seen me do it with a few struggles, but you can do it if you really want to. Anyhow, that's going to be the end of the video. If anybody's got any questions about the lift, I think I told in the beginning of the video, it was $8.99 out the door. Taxes, shipping, everything. Don't know how to do it, but they do it. So we're gonna come over here this weekend, hopefully, and change the oil in the bike, because I got $150 worth of oil from Harley Davidson to put in her. And this will be my first oil change, because the dealer I bought it from supposedly changed oil. That's what I was told. But yeah, I'm gonna get her down here and try to do something a little more safe tomorrow or Friday. I think my straps are coming in Friday. Either way, I'm gonna get her on here and get her strapped down. I might leave her over here for a while. That way, if I get a chance during the week to ride, I'll go take the bike out, pick up parts and whatnot. We'll see. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching, and if you can, like and subscribe, and I'll keep doing it. Trying to get a video out a week, so hopefully y'all enjoy it. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time.